Okay, so I have actually played with this guy a bit since the last recording, because I was just going to try to be all fancy and get us to the point where we're trying to be, which was the bonfire that I died, like, right next to last time. But that did not work, because this is actually a pretty hard section for a mage, and I realized the first time I played this section, I actually had a very helpful glitch happen.
When we were playing last time?
No, when I first played this DLC.
Okay.
Which is a certain enemy that was making things very difficult actually fell off a ledge. And did not kill himself, but fell to an area where he was no longer a threat to me. And so I did not have to deal with him. But now I'm finding that I can't replicate that at all, so I have to deal with him. And the difficult part is that it's one of those invincible guys.
Oh.
From the coffins. So, all of this has led to me basically deciding that I think what I'm going to do is make a death run. Because there is a room that has a bunch of those coffins in it, and if I get into it and break them open, even if I die, I can make all those guys vulnerable.
Right. Because they remain broken after...
because they will remain broken forever.
Okay.
So I'm just going to rush that.
So onward with the adventures of the unnamed soldier.
Yes.
Okay.
The unnamed magic man. So yeah, he's got a lot of spells.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not bothering going the efficient way through this. Now you get to see what true high-level Dark Souls play is like, just dodging everything. Okay, what do I want, just in case? That. I'm not even gonna bother.
So which hostile is it that you're
One I just ran past.
Okay. And now all of them.
Now, there is actually a pretty good chance that these guys will fall to their deaths. Oh, it's tricky. Woo-hoo-hoo!
All you have to do is run in a circle, right?
Well, except
unless they do that. And, yeah. Oh!
I think two of them just died.
Is there a way out of this room, or only until they're all defeated?
There is. I can just go back the way I came.
Okay, it's like a one way in, one way out? Because if that's the case, why'd you even bother coming in here?
To kill all the statues that will make them vulnerable.
Oh.
Because this is the statues for everyone in the area, not just these ones.
Oh, okay.
So if I can break all of these statues, I can kill all of them upstairs.
Right.
And get to where I'm trying to go better.
I think you can take them. You might wanna... Yeah. Wow, what was that?
Yeah, their crossbows shoot dark magic.
The scatter shot and some evil darkness.
You can actually get their crossbows, too.
That's cool. From them?
Yeah.
Does any of your magic have, like, good stopping power? Sort of like
No.
a knockback or anything?
It does, but these enemies are pretty resistant to stopping power.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Woody.
I thought the ghost behind me was an enemy, but it was just a player.
Ah! Look at that elemental damage you're doing. Oh boy. Just one more hit. One more
Go
hit.
away.
Nice.
Okay, let's see, guys.
I knew you could do that.
Ha! Okay, I think I actually might have got all the statues already. That's really the reason I came in here. Like, killing them is secondary cool, but it wasn't really the purpose I came in here.
That wasn't your main prerogative?
No, it was not. Missed one. Do my little silly little, like, staff strike against it. Okay, cool. So I should be able to get to that bonfire now. And that should make this a bit easier.
I like that word.
What?
Prerogative.
It's a good word.
Provocative. No.
I gotta deal with this dark magic evil guy,
Provolone? No.
These are pretty easy, though. They're stationary, thankfully.
Okay.
Those enemies remind me a lot of the, if you remember the DLC area from Dark Souls 1, like the weird mages with the giant things on their heads that also use dark magic.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
They look like an angry flower being of some sort. That's my take on it. See, that's the nice thing about being a magic man. Range.
Yeah, range is good.
Dealing with enemies before they get all confrontational.
Okay, I only see that one guy down here, except for him.
He doesn't
Oh,
see
I
you.
can probably sneak up on him. Come on, buddy. Come on. It probably
Yeah,
isn't
you
gonna
can
kill him in
finish
one
him off.
shot.
Yeah. You can attack him while he's down, right? Yeah, see, look at that.
Well, it's weird because you can attack him while he's down, but only like after a certain point.
Okay.
Before that, they are actually
When he's like
invincible.
halfway back up.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Oh, and also, I can't complain about having a broken controller anymore. I just got his crossbow, too.
Because Woody's got status.
Because I bought a new controller.
Status. That's really nice too. What is it, like a obsidian chrome?
It's black chrome.
Black chrome.
It shouldn't make any sense, but...
Highly reflective,
Yes.
dark colored controller. What the heck is that?
Singing?
Who?
Those weird, like magic-using enemies, they sing.
Oh.
Yeah, see, like, I can't hit him there, but I can hit him there.
Hmm.
And the reason it's really difficult to get to this part is because that's the switch I need to hit right there.
Oh.
So I have to come down here and hit that switch, and he's down here, and if you don't break the statue, he's invincible.
Right.
And also, if you come down here the normal way, all of these guys will be following you.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
So
I
it's
hit the
interesting
switch
when-
over on the wall,
when
which
they're
opened up this.
On the ground, you can't hit them. So, like, you know that 90s song, I get knocked down,
Don't.
but I get up again? Really, you shouldn't get up, because you're invincible if you stay prone.
I actually needed that thing I just got out of the chest, too. I forgot about that.
What was it?
An item called a Dragonstone, which is like just a key for later on.
Oh.
So yeah, now I can get this
There's
super
a
secret hidden
bonfire.
bonfire. And I can probably level up. Oh boy.
But you're not done here.
No, I'm not done here yet.
Good.
I'm just coming back there. I'm gonna go level up and then I'm gonna come back.
I don't want you to be done.
Loading. Yeah, this loads way faster on the PC version. It's like almost... You can't even read the item descriptions before it loads.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, depending on what PC you're using.
Well, I think it's one of those, even just a PC that could run this does it faster.
Bear and
Now, is that your Xbox, or is it just Xbox in general?
I don't know. It could be either.
Mm.
Because my Xbox is not great. I actually want to go check something. You know what? No, I'm not going to, because that would spoil a different part of the game for you.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
Yeah, this is weird. We're kind of doing this out of order. I considered whether or not I wanted to do this. And
I thought you were going to do the DLC with Brock, but he wasn't high enough level, right?
No, he wasn't high enough level. And I think what's going to happen is we're not going to do any of the DLC with Brock. We'll just do it all with a side character.
Okay. A different side character each time?
I was going to say the same one.
Okay.
And just this can be the DLC guy. Oh,
Okay.
don't look at any of these, by the way.
Okay.
Not that you can really get a lot out of them.
No.
But...
Names, screenshots.
But, because the original plan with this, actually, of us playing through the DLC, or me playing through the DLC, was going to be blind.
Mm-hmm.
But that just didn't work out from a scheduling perspective. And I think we might try to do that with the next ones, depending on how schedules work out.
And by the way, with scheduling, let's in the future have it where like I'm playing a game too,
Yeah.
because currently
Well, it's just
I'm
kind of a
not
bad
playing
rotation,
either game. Right?
because...
I get it.
Yeah, I'm not really getting a lot of use out of those. What should I do instead?
Thunderballs.
Heavenly
Oh.
Thunder? That's not great, actually.
How about that immolation dude?
I really want to use that, but I don't even have enough. I don't have enough
What's
intelligence.
the flame on guy down there? That you have
I
12
can't.
of?
I can't do any of those. Immolation. It sets you on fire.
And you die.
No, I think the effect. Let's see, what does it do? It sets you on fire, and then it deals damage to people nearby.
But that would look cool if it looks as cool as that picture.
I don't think it does. I think it looks pretty stupid, actually, if my memory is correct.
You could show us, Magic Man.
Well, no, because I actually don't have pyromancy. This is the one thing my catalyst can't do.
Oh.
Let's see, I'm going to do a Crystal Soul Mass, and I'm going to do, just for usability, Great Heavy Soul Arrow. That's a bullet bang bang.
Bullet, bullet, gun. Shoot, 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 bang, bang.
Pretty much, yeah.
Or only, it's not a gun, though. Can you dual wield crossbows?
Yes, you can. He is right now.
No, but I meant you.
Yes.
Oh, good.
It's actually a really good strategy in PvP that many people would say is a very cheap strategy. Because there is one crossbow in particular called Avalon, which fires in 3-round bursts. And if you get that and upgrade it all the way and attune it with lightning, and power stance it so you're officially dual-wielding it, then it can one-shot most people. And it has a very, very quick like fire and turnaround speed.
So can you, like, stun lock somebody with those successive shots, or...?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
So, this is gonna be a weird part, because you actually haven't, encountered this fellow, and we probably won't.
Jester Thomas!
So, this is an NPC, and, he's using dual pyromancy gloves.
Wow. Now, why would a Jester be doing that?
And he also just used a Gesture.
Oh... I get it. So he's not funny, he's just...
He's actually really hard to kill, and the reason I say you haven't met this guy yet is because he is actually an NPC summon, and he is really popular because he is super strong. And the boss you can summon him for is actually good enough that he can kill them on his own, like you don't even need to do anything. Can
you backstab him?
I can.
But you're afraid because he's hot.
Okay, that spell he just used is a healing spell, and he's going to heal as long as he's close to it.
And you can't destroy it?
Nope. It'll go away after a while. You can see his health regenerating.
Slowly.
So if you want to see what pyromancy looks like, he has pretty much all of them.
That should be your build.
Well, the thing... This is actually a pretty cool fight. This is like about a boss difficulty fight for a lot of people, especially their first time through the DLC. But as cool as it is, and as cool as like he is as a fight, because you don't really have a lot of fights like this in this series, it's kind of made a little worse by the fact that the reason he's so hard is because he completely breaks all the game's rules. Because he has, like, infinite poise, so you can't really stun him too easily.
Right.
And he has infinite casts on all of his different spells. Which, because if he were a human, he could only cast he can only cast that, like, twice.
Right. Maybe he has a bonfire in his heart.
Because he's so fiery. Wow, this barely doing any damage at all. Let me see.
Wow. Careful now. There you go.
Got him. That spell actually would have healed me if I was standing next to it, too.
Oh, you could have just tangoed with him.
Well, he's really threatening up close range, because there's a spell called Combustion, which is a pyromancy spell, and it is quite powerful, but it's like, has no range at all. It just comes out fast. It's a giant sort of shock stun fireball thing.
Quite.
See, yeah, look. Remember the giant dragon butts from Lost Izalith?
These
that jump
are
way up in the air?
The front half.
They're their cousins. Like the Souls series? Well, we have a lot of Souls-related content here on Video Attack. We have an ongoing crit play for Dark Souls 2, which is basically like a really, really long review discussing the positives and negatives of Dark Souls 2 along with Kai. We've also got a full Let's Play for the original Dark Souls, where Chicho goes into the game blind and uses my advice to get through the game. As a result of that, we've got plenty of death montages of every single death that Chicho had to suffer throughout the game.